told me that. So I was anyway. We stand all corrected. So let us go. So we want to say when we speak, we learn from each other.
Yeah.
And if there is something that we don't get, it's okay to ask about it. But you see, when you get into the comment and start to run up and down like a busy little bee, sometimes I think I need to just come out.
You lose it. Yes, yes.
Yeah, just come out, because sometimes if somebody sit down to put together something that is so profound with all the facts and the proof and the pictures and the literature to go with it, and you want to run around like a busy bee, you need to be somewhere else. Right? So Dre, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Karen.
right.
Appreciate
Have a wonderful day, my comrades.
Yeah.
I will be listening as
Thank you.
always.
Thank you. Big up yourself. Blessings, blessings.
Okay.
Shop. Good afternoon, Shop. All right, Yvonne. Good morning, Yvonne. You can turn on your microphone. Hello, Yvonne. Turn on your microphone, please. Yvonne, they're on a break. All right. Shop, you there? Turn on your microphone, Shop.
Dre.
Hey, Paula.
Dre. Morning. Sorry about that. Yvonne had asked to be excluded from the box in the chat. She has said put it in the chat. They can take her out the box.
Who, Shop? Yvonne.
No, Yvonne.
Okay. I'm still not hearing from Shop, so I don't know what's going on with them. So I'm going to remove them from the box. You want to go ahead, Paula, or should I allow Pinky to go ahead?
Allow things to go ahead, Dre.
All right. Pinky Wagwan, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Why would they blaze the fire?
Alive and well, don't it?
That's right.
Anyway, anyway, my brother, I want to add to your story, you see, man. And it's not just the people you name out. You understand me? Because they're still not learning. Edward Siaga, in his time, in his time and his reign, you used two brothers in Montego Bay and bought properties in their names.
Oh.
And the brothers held on to the property until today. And it so happens that one of the properties is next door to the first sandals owned by Boots Stewart. One annex property is owned by Anshore right beside the previously named hotel Holiday Inn. One annex property is on Bottom Road across from Cornwall Beach, the old Cornwall Beach. And there's another property in Hanover by these two brothers. So I am not saying allegedly, because we grew up in a Montego Bay and we know the story of Siaga using those two brothers to buy properties in his name. So it's not now them doing these tricks and conmanship of transferring properties and buying properties in other people's name and doing them little scams.
Why, man?
As General Secretary said, they lie and then thief.
That's it.
And that's all I have to tell story this morning. And it was a great show because I've been listening.
Thank you.
My earphones are in. I'm on my laptop and I'm working, but I'm listening on another device.
Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate
Yeah, man. Good show, good presentation, good connection on the dance currency. Good show.
Thank you.
Keep it up, my brother.
Thank you, Pinky. Blessings. Boy. So when you put in the work, you know, feels good to know that the message is well received. I appreciate that. Winsome, good morning, Winsome.
Good morning, comrades.
Wagwan.
I just first before me start rant, because I come for rant this morning. First, I must congratulate you in everything that you're doing.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Your program is such a wonderful program.
Thank you. Thank you, Sexy Cola.
Me just wake. Me just wake. Me miss out on the whole of everything.
Really?
Right? Because I'm tired. Me don't know how me sleep with this morning. And even so, me get up a morning time, I have to have my little devotion. And 9:42 now.
Yes.
Right? And you mean to tell me, say, a program like this don't depend on YouTube that people can go back and listen back?
I'm going to upload it.
Dre. You hear how much time you call your name? You have to have them
Wisdom,
something
you have
here
a
where
comment.
people can
Well,
listen
Jay.
back.
You can go on YouTube and get it, man. You have a blogger channel on YouTube, PNP News.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch it on it.
Who own that?
Me don't know, but it's a PNP, so we support it. So it named PNP News, and they broadcast the blogging.
So Dre, something that when him do a man in
All
time,
the
you
way the
can go
planet.
on it and hear the word
All
for
the way the
word.
planet. Word for word, all the way the planet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I came across it, but me really need to settle down and do my own YouTube channel for real.
Yeah.
For
You
real.
can't have them something here just a pass them something have to record where people can listen it over again.
A true ya talk. A
You see,
true ya talk.
when we wait this morning, I realized I miss. I was so upset. Me say, oh my God, me missed the whole of the program.
I'm gonna upload it for real. I'm going to do it.
Okay, that is what me come to say this morning to come cuss you.
All right. Well received. Love you. Big up yourself. Yeah. You ready now, Paula Sadler? Or should I go to Alapi?
No, man, I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead, dear.
All right. I now bestow on you the title of Professor Dre.
All right.
Let me tell you,
I'll wear it.
you can now apply for a position within any faculty of the UWI, because especially in economics, because the way how you dissected that whole thing and brought it to the table. I mean, if you had set an exam, I know I would pass it because I understood clearly
Yes.
what you had put together, what you have crafted, and
Thank
how your
you.
presentation, let me say, it's impeccable.
Thank
Preview
you.
Antipala, 1 minute there. So, Dre, the ISA Group built the first hotel in 1943, the Myrtle Band Hotel, downtown Kingston on the waterfront, which is now home to the Jamaica
The
Stock
stock
Exchange.
exchange, yes.
So
Okay.
make it be clear, comrade, the ISA in a tourism from day one. You when me say the hotel bill? Myrtle Bank, which is now home of the Jamaica Stock Exchange, it was built in 1943 by the ISA family. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Howard, for that. Thank you. Continue,
Yes.
Paula.
But tourism has been around long before that. But let me just go ahead now and tell you that we realize where the cronyism comes from, and realize that this is a party that has really, really trampled on the people of Jamaica. Their
Absolutely.
quest for power. They have stolen the land. They have bought out. And you realize that it's just a small circle that this is all going through. The
True.
names are there. The Issa, the Harveys, all of the names that you are called. And one of the things when you are put up the thing this morning with the banks that were under investigation from FSC, you realize that all of them are in the IC report.
Yes. So true.
They were mentioned in the IC report. So we realize it's a long time red flag. And because of their connection to this party, they have gone abated. But no more,
No
no
more.
more, no more.
That's right.
I encourage my comrade leader in your first 100 days, do an audit of this country. Do an audit, find out where they are going in at the OPM, who did a benefit, at what cost, and if so be, legislate it that you can go after them and reclaim properties that rightly belong to the people of Jamaica.
I agree.
Rightly belong to us because this is our blood, sweat, and tears from our forefathers that had toiled. And most of these people that came over, I'm not besmirching your heritage. You were escaping oppression, but we were the ones that were being oppressed. Our skin color. We had nowhere to run to but in our hill. Una run from where una come on boat, come on ship, and come here to escape your oppression. We had to stay and bear our oppression and fight to be free. So we have every right to it. And I'm glad that you are using this platform, Dre, to unmask all of them will walk around in this country in a them bespoke suit and pass up on the road with them L.I. Una is thief. Una is nothing but thief and criminal and una come in a society and act like una the authors of the history of this country. No, una the robber, una the pirate. Una Bob Marley sing about them say old pirate, yes, them a rabbi. Is uno. Dre, continue doing the work, my brother. There's so much people that depend on it when you're there give your lecture this morning, Professor. I bestow that title upon you. Thank you for further opening our eyes so we can see the truth, and the truth will set us free. I yield the floor. Thank you.
All right, Paula. Big up yourself, my sister. Love and love alone. God bless you. Boy, wanna make me feel good. Good afternoon, Charmaine.
Good afternoon, Dre. Well, me I tell you, Dre, me I go get detention because me did late for the class. But thank God that Comrade Howard said we can go listen it. I have to go listen it because I was very late. But and I endorse what the Comrade did say we need it for you for the on YouTube with it, you know? So we can just run to your page and just listen what we miss out on every time. But I am happy, and from what the comrades are saying, Comrade Dre, I will endorse, and as I normally say, your dissemination of facts trickle down to the very person and the farmer in ground.
Yeah.
Everybody understand it. So I'm going to listen to it. Never hear about me. I go back, go listen to it. And I am sure that there's a lot for me to learn over there because every time I come over here, so me learn things as much as me say me a seasoned comrade. But trust me, me don't know about you. Me don't know. But you're different. Me not tell no lie.
Thank
Me
you.
don't know where you pick up there something here from. Me don't know. But, and the fact is, Comrade Dre, what I love is that it is facts and not fiction.
That's
That is what
right.
I love about it.
That's
So I'm
right.
going to come down out of the box because I am at work and it caused me feel late and give it to somebody, you know. But
All
I'm
right, dear.
listening.
Love
All
you,
right?
love you,
All
love
right, Dre, love
you.
you. All right, bye-bye.
All right. All right, cool. Good afternoon, Orville. Orville Wagwan.
Good afternoon, comrades on the platform who are in
Welcome.
the wide world web listening. Dre, every time you come up with something, be small and listen and learn. I have been saying it to you and over the longest of time. We don't need to get on thing up on YouTube that people can go back and watch it. From long time, I tell you, you hear somebody come and dance it a while ago. And I say it to Comrade Howard, and him say, somebody have it, but we need it. Sometimes you need to hear it. Where you can just type in on name and get up on the system because a lot of things people didn't know. When our talk about Bank Hotel, remember when we were a little boy and we go down a waterfront, we chuck off and swim, go all the way out in the water and come back. So we know about that hotel there for years. No, say it's a downtown is a starting business. Most of business start from downtown. And until him come Camp Road, South Camp Road and go up. And him start go up till him reach and in the hotel business fully. But what we must all understand is a playbook them a come out a long time. You notice none of them now sing about the 18 years where the meltdown anymore. All them a talk about is what the government are trying to do or something. But right now we're learning. People learn more day by day. Comrade, we have to start we have to start now, and what we need to do is spread the party leader message and make people know. So look here, the man is coming with something different, because if the leader the government are going to tell we say him is a novice, the party leader is a novice. Yes, the novice beating you in the poll, make you look like a fool. These are things you have to know about. The same hotel where they're up Eagle Merchant Hotel where they did a build up in the hills, up in a Stone Hill side there. So when it start off, when they build it, it start off as apartment, till it come back to hotel, till it go back to this, till it go back to that. Is when them give it to PJ said no, I need a consultant on it. And anything is going on, it have to change. When Paul Cheng Young realized him can't get around the consultant at the time, what him did? Him walk away and leave it. Because the person who took it up as a consultant is not somebody to push over. Same thing when he was doing, when Bush Stewart them do the hotel in on the Negril end, and Mr. Stewart sit, he was the consultant on it also, and him said, not under my dead body, not 1 red cent to spend. That's how comes we never spend no whole heap of money, because what? Every time them come with something new. These are what these laborites do. They are just to bleed the citizens of the country as long as them get to them one. See the playbook play out back again with the SSL and Paul Cheng Young business. All of the bank them are going there, and them wreck it, and them was talking about the government, Omar Davis. You know that Omar Davis was on Simon Kraskill program, I think was yesterday, or so I missed it by an inch. I just a little part my catch. Him need to start call name and all who got bailout on the labor right side. Then we will know what took place. That's my 2-piece, comrade. We know say him get bailout. We want the whole of them. The whole of them we want. Yeah.
By now, also, you never know. Favaz are the first used car dealer. You don't
Yeah,
know if
man.
him get bail out too.
Because remember, say it was the open land up where them build the pharmacy now, where it was
No,
Carol
no
thing the
man. You have
cemetery.
two
And that's
farmers.
how them didn't put it.
No. Agley Park Road where you see the domes is now. That
Yeah,
was
man.
here. That was here it is. That's how this and
No,
start out.
that's a person did want to go with it. And
Yeah,
two
yeah,
people
you
leak
want to
out,
go
that's
for
why
it.
I'm
You
go
want to
down
go
there.
on a
So.
pharmacy. That's when they want to go. And until it's a color or berry go. You can't go there. I just talk about that in Harvey. Let's say labor at wicked. Then mind out. The PMP respect the dead in a Dre. Dre, back in slavery, you have cholera outbreak, and many slaves were die from cholera. And right at where Fontana Pharmacy sits was a burying ground, was a cemetery. And the
Was one
PMP,
of the cemetery.
yeah, was one of. And the PMP recognized the significance and the history of our forefathers who were forced into slavery and work beyond it. And we decided to keep the land as sacred. You know, say the labor right then sell it out. None other than Dennis O'Brien Chang.
A tool and them give
But
you
then,
know, two
but then
color
Kevin
cemetery, you know.
and Chang. You have a
Two
next
of
one
them, you
across.
know.
You have one more
Right
across.
about now, what a lady must pay one thing here.
Right.
Where,
And 10
where
million get
Bush
by
Stewart
now.
put up in business.
Who buy it? Not the labor
Bush
rights.
labor right again.
Hmm? The color of cemetery where you see Fontana Pharmacy is. A Barbican and Waterloo there so. And Vance the one put car rental there and the PMP said no way. And them sell it to Kevin O'Brien Chang. Labor right from Fontana Pharmacy. Them wicked have it, them wicked.
Them dangerous man. We not stop beat them and show the public the real truth of them because you see when you go down in a history and start show people the truth, I saw a lot of people know, you know. Remember this is not we are make up, you know. It is there. And it we tell them if you doubt we, go down on a East Street, down at the National Library, and just ask them say you're doing a research, you're writing a book, or you're doing some schoolwork, and them just give you everything you want.
No, not anymore. And a PMP regime, you couldn't get that. Go to the website them and try to find out. Even housing trust. How much houses NHT built for the last 5 years? They're going to ask you where you want the research for, what you going to do with it, give them the email number, and then we contact with you. Not anymore. These labor rights, them cook up and them hush up everything. You're not free
So
to
they
access to the information.
push up the people, them hush up we, the public, because when we do the research and find out, it is so bad for them.
Not even the dead spell. So, Avil, don't be surprised. Yes, a part of my pen cemetery, I got turn in our housing scheme. First year, I got take piece and turn it in the school. So you never
Yeah,
know.
man.
You never know. Right? So don't be surprised.
Alright.
Yes, half of my pen cemetery also got built down there because the labor right them, not even the dead escape.
Howard, remember say, we grew up in at a time where we know certain things took place, you know. We
Then
might
we
be
can-
young, but we still remember.
The history is there, you know. The problem is, you know, all of this what we are talking, you know, is right there on the internet, you know. I just people don't really use the internet for meaningful purpose. You know, they
Yeah.
just talk about the social media side of it. But every bit of information that Dre is disseminating, me is disseminating, is the internet. It is there. I just try
And-
you to take a time out, do your research, put the things them together and
Yeah.
earth it to the Jamaican people.
Yeah. And make everybody get to know it.
Right. And you
In
have
the
some
turn that the smallest man can understand.
what again the next people don't want to know. Who remember say Andrew Holness want to remove the classified information from 20 years to 70 years. So when we
Yeah,
dead
man.
and gone, the next generation dead and gone, they will never
And
know.
you-
How him thief the 400 odd million. And pressure come up on him and say, no, leave it. After 20 years, you must know what happened and what take
We
place in
have to know
government.
what took place 20 years ago. That we can mend, if it never mend then, you can mend it now.
Right. So him want to move it. So you will never know the true legacy if we did allow him to bring this thing up to 70 years.
Aye.
Then
You
they
see,
are
and
gone.
you notice, comrade, him been doing things. Because if you go and care, him never expect to get an early date with the court, you know.
No. No. So that's why right now, trust me, rumbling at the camp.
Yeah.
Andrew now lead all this Christmas year. You're gonna have a new
Correct.
leader at the party. For his playbook was like what Paul Chen Young and Dan
you
Crawford.
Castro.
They stretch it out to years. What me say? Him never expect to get an early date.
No. And comrade, I'm going to say something again. We can check it out. Do you know that to bring in the used car dealer, you have to pay $250,000 before you can bring in one?
Jesus Christ of
What do you
Nazareth.
think of that? What do you think of that franchise?
So me here, every car will come in now, Vaz, you have to pay Vaz. You have an exclusive franchise.
So you see,
And the thing is, so if you have to bring in one car,
him set up all of that company
you
within
don't have to bring
the
in no franchise and royalty are coming. So you don't have to sell one car in rich.
him rich. Cause remember, you know, him set it up 08 when they went in power, that business.
All right.
Notice all of the racket business them set up within that time.
All right. Look at the evidence, for we don't work off our factual or factual, our fiction. For you to take your court, his case, to the provision, to the Supreme Court for judicial review, he'd have to establish three things. He'd have to establish malice, violence, and due process is not followed. And none of them is established because the people them were so patient with him. Right? And it is clear, based off of the chairman's credential, you look that in a consideration, And like Malalo who fought, who was a field
Malalo,
yeah, everybody she sentenced, once the appeal you go win because it's peer wrong judgment she gave when she was a judge. She was a failed judge. When Justice Pantan sentence you, not even the UK can help you.
Because the man got through everything.
Go through everything. If you go over the UK, they might turn it down and you lose your appeal and do your sentence. And from once you see the trend, liar go say, boy, no make no sense to try for this man not give full judgment. So that alone speaks of his character. So there's for no malice involved. So right away, it is going to charge.
You see, one thing with Pantan, nobody knows his political allegiance because what? Him is straight down the line. If you're wrong, I'm going to tell you, say you're wrong, and this is why I'm going to sentence you. And him tell you why. So you want judge like those, that's when him sentence you, and you go England with it can't turn back. These are judges we will have respect for.
And that's a theme problem now. And with pause after pause, including his own internal poll, showing trailing behind, him not gonna last out.
Remember, say, I know uncle theme internal poll, Big Mama poll shows him there behind you. Because him can't hide it.
Now tell you. Well then, I wouldn't use the word Earth King. I said that judges can vote or have a particular side, but the issue is it must not be interference with the work, right? You're supposed to look at the judgment that is before you. You can't always be a PNP labor right if he's a judge. Nothing wrong with that. But when you deliver your judgment, you set everything aside. Your mama come before you, your brother and sister, and then deal with them. That is
so it. True, my brother. And so that is what we need.
The party now have nothing to do with it. For you can be a judge and you don't join no party. Are you biased?
Look and you see, always information minister, we get how much money, and it's all now we can't know where she get the money for.
Moderator Black Forever Young now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have no time for them type of people over here, so right now. Go and find a Labor Right Live. Yeah, man, continue, Avil.
Yeah, man. So we have to look at facts now. Things that happened during the time when the meltdown of the country started from in the 80s. But it was cover up because we have a corrupt government.
That is it.
So when it comes to the 90s, it was just the tip of the iceberg. And it started.
All of this is not surprising because we already live it and we know it. And we know very well the PMP don't have anything for them. Run out of ammunition now, For already them a trumpet fits up. You know what them gone with now? Them stop talk about fins up, them gone pan goat. And you talk about 18 years. You did it for 12 years, 4 years and about schooling, and you did it for 8 years. Fix it.
That's what you're supposed to do. All right. When him won in first election, I turn to somebody and say, this is only the tip of the iceberg. We are going to learn a lot. Labor right never changes skin. And that's what happened today. It's just a replay of the 80s come over from 62 to 72 when Mandley win. And then when Mandley win, them come out and them chastise Michael, and then it go over in the 80s and them use it. It's just move them, did I move money around, you know. Same thing like we are doing instead of though. I don't know. So it's just a repair.
The problem that this government have is the inability to stabilize the economy. So when you talk about him build more house and him build more this and him build more that, people are not feeling it. People no longer think of owning a house, 1 bedroom of $13 million, and you only qualify for 7.5. Where you gonna get the rest?
And them I tell you say I forgot you. Is either NC, them I make certain NCB are the main bank.
So that NCB get the mortgage. So whether you like it, yes or no, in Harville. When housing trust will put up with you know, although Wilmington daddy they collect the money for late payment fee, right? When they will put up with you, the bank will not.
No.
As them just a picture I take, are you gone in a foreclosure?
Boy, I tell you, Aya, these
So
people.
So instead of turning to the growth of the economy, for this quarter here, which is the third quarter, we have one more quarter before the financial year end. The economy is projected to decline by a further 2.1%. And look at it now, Arvin. If you have a decline in the economy, remittance is down by 5%. Tourism arrival is down by 4%. Right? Export is down. We have a deficit between import and export, a deficit of 5 billion. You must
right.
have the dollar. You must have pressure on the dollar because 80 cents out of every dollar earned from tourism go back a foreign.
I say to a taxi man in a taxi a couple weeks ago, you know, coming from Arbitrary, and him in there talk, and I say, you know that is only about 20% come to Jamaica and the rest here in the country where the hotel come from. No, the whole life come here, I say, go do your research and come back. Because you don't know what I'm doing, you know, take away fat jar, lollipop jar, tell you know, I don't know, just believe, you know, run with it. Him and him advisor is two idiot.
A tsunami is taking place right now in the hospitality industry. Why is it that people talk about those down at Royalton, and as the people and strike everything what they ask and then get it? Why you couldn't give them it long time? And the rest of the Grand Bahia Principe or tell them similar thing that take place. But only to say they not strike, but the more grand them the same. You see, they could have done better from long time.
You see what happening, you know, Howard? You see, every time somebody in India want to bring in the union, them, somebody burst it and tell management, and management fire that man.
Well, the people them rise up, union and a union, them come together and say they can't find a whole away. And say it work.
It worked because the whole you can bring people from outer country, outer Jamaica, and I pay them US dollar and pay them better than what you are paying me. And we are naturalized Jamaican, you don't want to pay me the same thing. That is why we country
union, but the whole 200 of them say enough is enough.
Yeah. And you so fast come out and decide to give them everything.
What they ask and then get rid of the general manager. The canteen have more food. Them not for buy no water again and more resources. And each one of them get $40,000 more. They say them could have looked a morning.
The rest of the
other property.
Yet I got trickle down.
But here what now? The low pay, low wage. People make up their mind now and say, Chuck, if you want to fire me, you fire me. We can go to KFC for the same money me I get. Or we can go here for the same money. But people don't care. Gone are the days when people have a good job and them afraid to lose it. In a sense, you lose something when you got 15,000 you get and you take 10,000 to come and work. If them want to fire, not make a difference.
Remember, you know, Howard, if me get paid, so you get paid fortnightly. And when you get paid, them dry, you know, $10,000 out of the 30. You don't go home with nothing because by the time you reach at the door, you know, and you pay your light bill, your water, you go to live in a rent house, you pay the rent, you don't have nothing to send your people go back to school.
What the point I know we have a whole heap of visitor, but we hear from some first timer. Alicia, who is it? A man or woman? Alicia?
Hi.
Good
Why,
afternoon, Sister. Afternoon. Wagwan.
you be asking for man and woman and when me do my live, you always come from there. Hi
No,
guys,
well, I'm not coming at the box, you know. You know me, I'm not compare life, but you
yeah.
know,
I am calling out of East Portland, big up everybody. I
yes.
missed the class because I'm babysitting my grandson.
Oh,
But
you finish the
I
class
must
and like say somewhere you go on to the phone.
eh? No, me never me did have a watch Coco Melon for my phone and I come in here.
Oh, yeah,
Um
the baby. Cool.
yes, but I must commend Dre, I must. I've learned a lot from you and Angie, but coming over to Award, Dre, just excuse me a little bit. I have to shed some light on Award because I've noticed when I'm going through Facebook, not Facebook, TikTok, a lot of platform you'll find award on is on there holding the banner up for PMP, defending PMP's name, giving information. So I must commend you guys in doing an extraordinary work.
Thank you,
But
team.
but one of the things I want you guys, this is our, I want you to tell the people, answer the question. Who remember when Andre won? Did he give Leach in a position, and what was the position? And the other part of the question is, what do you think made he gave that position to him?
All right. When he won, he gave him a position as chairman of EPAC, along with Keith Duncan. And they were given a charge to grow the economy 4% in 5 years. And it was double, 4 in 5. That was a disaster. About a month ago, Leachin abandoned the position because the whole robbery and to pull off, him no want Andrew associated in bank. So he give it up. And failure. Not even 1% was realized out of any one of the 5 years. And him give Leachin, but in terms of what him giving it for, maybe for favors. Because Bernard Lodge in Spanish Town, Leachin take 2,000 acres say do farming. Not no farmer, not no plant over there. 3 years later, Leachin applied to the land titles office for change of use to build house. So maybe at that at the deal. Who knows?
All right.
Prime, prime land with irrigation and everything. Where if we go the country and feed the country, Leachin want to take it and build house. For treat close to Old Harbour Road.
All right, there's another one I'm going to ask you to do a research for me. You have to be careful in Portland where we're living. So everybody know about the Aaron Flynn
Pinky mute
marina.
mind that somebody in the comment them say it be started. So that means yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay. They were saying that tell Howard to explain. Okay, Marina, no.
Alright, let me explain. Hold on, like what them never get the chance. You ask the question
Mhm,
when Andrew just win and
mhm,
then give Lee Chin what position?
yes.
He gave him a position to grow the economy, right? And the committee was dubbed EPAC. And I quite remember the acronym, but the acronym overall mean to develop the community, the country, bring foreign direct investment, jobs, road infrastructure, and grow the economy in terms of export. And the promise was we are going to get to 4% of GDP in 5 years. And it was double 4% within five. So it was double 4 in 5. From Andrew take over until now, the most growth we have ever get is less than 1%, either 0.9 or zero point 0.4, but it has always below negative 1%. So if you sum it all up within the 5 year period, the economy has managed only to grow by about 2.2 if you add up all of the growth period over the period of time. But on a single year, the most we have ever gone is 0.9%, less than 1%.
All right, there's
And
another.
and one
There's
month
a.
ago,
Okay.
1 month ago, Leachin abandoned the project because him said this now work out and the economy now go, and him abandoned it. He's no longer a part of it.
All right, there's another part that persons are not aware of. So everybody know about the Aerofleet Marina. They'll know there's a portion of land that is there across from the Royal Mall. If you check, I think it's the Green.
Hold on there. Sir, Auntie Winsome. Auntie Winsome, let me back now and bring in Sir Blair because today I think second economic day.
Go ahead,
Auntie Winsome, let me back now and bring in Sir Blair because today I think second economic day. So we can be able to expound some more. Yes, young comrade.
Yes, across from the Royal Marina, that's in Portland, I'm in now, my parish, my place. You know that whenever there is land being sold, or when them Iraqis want the land, they have to advertise it like within a period of time. No, this is a little research. I can't do too much, but I wanted to do a research. Now, within the Glen, there's a small column that the naked eye just can't read it, so the way the writing is so fine.
Right.
The land is being sold to Leachin, but they have to put out document like advertisement to say it is offer for sold.
Right, and if anybody objected to it, right?
Yes, but persons won't know because the land, because it is so fine, so you just go and brush over it. And now, investigate somewhere on that. I'm just giving a little hint. And the fact that a couple months ago, I saw articles where he was just walking around in Portland. Now, persons don't know in East Portland that where the courthouse used to be, and it burned down, well, it just burned down all of a sudden, and now it is being owned by Leachin. One of the things that was in the agreement was that a museum be on top of the courthouse. No museum not there, and the entire Leachin take the entire bank. There's a lot of land being sold under certain scrutiny and things in Portland, and a lot of person don't know. One of the other things that person didn't know, the amount that was invested in the election through Leachin, that's why certain position and certain things was given out, allegedly. So the persons don't understand some things, and you're not giving Portland the highlight and other things that Portland need and these people. And then again, we ought to remember, now the Prime Minister has gotten an account in NCB where he put $0 down and millions of dollars were placed in that account. Now we see, as we're awarded, I say, while Leachin would have to take himself out of the hot seat now. And now why you see so many of the banks under investigation because there are high prior fraud going on.
Look at it now. Look at it. Look what money and robbery that go on at NCB. You ever hear the Prime Minister come out and say anything? All the old man want 100 and them checks are dead. And them take much in millions out of my account, and the man never have a debit card, he never do no online, nothing. And millions was missing from my account because what? They look at it immediately and check say him dead, and that is one of the account where they're in an escrow. All what is happening? Have you ever heard the government come out and said anything? Look at it again. Our loan vice for the consumer, Fitzjackson, that talk about the user fee, that talk about the mismanagement, and talk about the bank, them want lock down and force people to go online. And when them force if you go online, there's no protection for your data. You can't just a scam, all when you don't use it. You ever hear the Prime Minister come out and talk? No. The Prime Minister is complicit. Look at the whole heap of robbery. And the millions of dollars where the Prime Minister rob up, 90% of it go through NCB. So they are complicit.
That is what I wanted you guys to point out. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, have a great day. Big up on yourself.
All right, comrade.
Before you leave, is the courthouse owned by Leachin, or was he that he donated the courthouse to the country?
Remember, it burned down the old one.
What does that mean? It
And
was an
then,
agreement from the PMP time
yes,
for
but it,
the courthouse to go near the seaside, its present location, and it use that prime location where it was to build the NCB Bank. So it was
half
an
of it,
agreement from the PMP time.
half of it was, yes, it was agreement from people. Half was supposed to be for the bank, and the top part was supposed to be a museum.
Right.
And none of
But
that
I
never.
don't have no objection to it, For where the courthouse fits, we don't want to have a courthouse in a nice environment. And where the courthouse is now, the land is more spacious and the courthouse is more spacious.
Yeah, we
So
don't have a problem with
I,
that.
I understand that. I'm trying to get a clarification on something. Does he own the courthouse or was it a gift to Jamaica?
no,
It was
exchange
an
of building.
exchange to me. It was an,
Exchange.
yeah, something like that.
Exchange, okay. Just trying to
Yeah.
clarify that.
Yeah. All right, everybody. You
All
can
right.
drop me out of the back. Big up on yourself. Much love and respect to all of my comrades. Continue to do.
All right. Before we go into come here. Ian Green. Ian Green, you have been there for quite some time. Ian? Kirky? Ian Green going once, going twice. You have been there for a good look a while. For we can't really take anybody in the box, Worse again, the last name, it will cause for concern. So moderator, get out Ian Green out of the box. So we not hear nothing from him. Right? We know Kirk is a comrade. We know Jack is a comrade. So we get back to them. Jack, what one? Jack?
Yeah, my brother, morning, comrades, one love. Morning, Jay, if you're not asleep.
Yes,
anyway,
man.
what me
I'm listening.
All right, my boss. What me I say?
May I eat something?
All right, go on do your thing, brother. Miss Lady make a comment this morning when me agree with when she say as the first 100 days when Mr. Golding going to power, if it go audit and it necessary because here what now. Some of them man they own some hotel and all of them something under some name way. If you investigate it the right and proper way, you find out say all of the money they come from the government purse. So me would suggest that all of them hotel and something there, Mark Golding make them be under the government portfolio for your time and collect back all of them money there. And after a certain time, you can sell them to private investor.
What do you mean by that, Jack?
All right. You see, some of the man them we under investigate and in the government side. You understand me? I say, none of them have some hotel and something there where they own under different name and company,
Oh, me agree with you. So in other words, so send the investigator and find out that anything at all them have, you take it away.
Take it away and make the government have it for your time. You make the government control it.
Yes.
Control the business, run the business for your time, make back the money, and then sell it to private investor from
agree
Jamaica.
with you. So in other words,
all right,
where them asset is found to be disproportionate, and they can't give a pound fee. Hold on on the building, hold on on the money and the house.
And the house and everything.
Take care and sell it and put back the money
sell
back
it and put back the money in a copper.
I agree with you.
You understand?
I agree with you. 100%.
All right, that are my few words for now. So you can lick me out of your box for 6.
No, man, you can go and stay the little.
All right, now say a word then. Me hang up.
Morning. Sir Blair, at your time I know, this are your cars, Comrade J, fine.
Yeah.
Between leaching and the SSL, but we have gone in depth this morning.
Yes.
So we're
Comrade J,
we're going to try to set up a scholarship. You can be enrolled in Carima.
exactly.
Investigative journalism. So you say?
That is, yeah. Yes, man. He need to go to Karamat because the way owe him to the investigation and tie, dissect and tie everything this morning.
Yes, man.
It was spellbound.
Yeah. He can do the regular journalism. For walk up and down and a rub shoulder and a
No, man.
He must be an
Must be a
investigative journalist like a police and doing things undercover.
Right. Right. Because if you go dig up,
you know,
if you go lay back.
They want them like hot bread, you know.
Yes, exactly. And that is one of the things which is lacking in Jamaica at this time. Because how many journalists would have put the thing anti-SSL straight back to Paul Chen Young this morning?
But give it a joke.
How much of them would have?
You reach far. Yesterday, on Power 106, there's a young man who is doing the post after Jody gone. For Sanchez was there before, and Sanchez gone over nationwide. So him replace him. I don't remember what him name. And him have a man in opinion, him have him opinion, and afraid to say it out, him have attacking a parables.
Yeah.
Parables himself. Sometimes, why is it that a particular politician always attack the Integrity Commission? And sometimes we have to look beyond the fire and go far and see who started it.
Exactly.
While we know we don't call out Warmington and say, Warmington, oh, you're so bold. Oh, you're so attacking. Are you in at the 8? So you reach far. They feel they can't even give an opinion. For them fear they get fire.
Exactly. And as a result of that, a lot of things is being swept under the carpet. And this platform, this People's National Platform led by Dre, and in extension, the platform you bring immediately after Dre close off, has opened the eyes of so many people worldwide. You understand? Because this piece of investigation and lecture this morning from Dre is top shelf. This is top shelf. This is what you get when you have people like MNSBC journalists or CNN.
No, man, we have two.
In depth.
We have two, but then threaten them. We have Kalisa Reynolds and Zara Burton. We have two Jamaicans. Wonderful.
Yeah, man. You know, Karaka,
but them are
my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. And Zara Burton, because of what he did in the first investigation with the Prime Minister, has been, drawn with John. Because, as a journalist comes danger. There's always danger lurking in the background. Similar to what the member of the IC, Mr. Evans, what had happened to him.
Right.
You understand? Yes, so there's always that level of fear. But I tell you, Dre is fearless. And this morning dissection of the SSL and to sum it up and to bring back Paul Chen Young right in the front and center at the meltdown.
What Jay missed out and never tell you is that when Paul Chen Young see Mr. Crossway cut down with the money, he take it to heart and he died.
Exactly, he died. He died of a heart failure.
Died of a heart failure. Jay never remember the part there. Right? But anybody not dead. You transfer the whole of the property and this man cut down to Canada.
And the context which Dre put it in this morning to suggest that we don't have a connection between Jamaica and Canada, similar to what we would have in America, where we could ask for his extradition.
Right.
Just like that, it's top class.
Right.
Top class. And as Comrade Paula said this morning, he ought to be named Professor Dre Bryan now.
Of course.
Understand? And I totally endorse that.
Yes.
I totally endorse that.
You're going to change the name. You understand?
Yeah.
You're going to change the name.
Yeah, but as you said, Howard, a course at Kerrimack would do
Yeah, man.
wonders for Dre.
Wonders.
Yeah,
Not the
and he would
regular
do well.
journalism. Not the regular
Yeah,
journalism because it doesn't fit in that criteria. You know, he'll be set up
no,
on investigative
yeah,
journalism.
exactly, exactly. Because with FinSac archives or transcript being released and the dissection of the SSL to tie back Paul Chen Young to FinSac, where $14.5 billion of taxpayers' money was used to bail out his entity and to come back now to see him front and center of
And
SSL.
and on top of that, why Jay should have get the accolade. I heard on the Labour Right platform say one thing with the PMP bloggers them. They have a lot of historians who knows and how to cut up and dissect, and that is what we lacking over here. I admit, I hear them over Tasika talk about it, you know. But when they start to name out the PMP, them where can counterance, and that is the thing the PMP have over them, right? So right away, them are tell us that they are lacking in terms of debunking anything which is not out there, right? And the PMP can cut it up and rip it up for no matter what they put out there. We can be able to set it aside and to destroy it. And then a little mud. Them come with the British, we own it up. Right? But that's why them stopping now. You remember when time we talk Dre say we're gonna call him Marking British, and when start call him so now, they stop. And then they come with this, then come with that. But look at us now. 1 year ago, we were at a deficit of 20 pints behind the Prime Minister. And moving from 15 to 35 to 36, that's a bound of 21.5 leap. So you and all of us who have contributed to the platform is not a we thing or I thing. It is all of us. A job well done.
Exactly. And as Pink, just type in the comment that you want to say something and exit the platform. We can just bring her in at this time and thank her for the role she has also played in where the People's National Party is
That's
at
what I
this
said
time.
before.
I yield the floor to Pink.
We not call on name. If we call him, we can't stop call. All of us. Team
All
effort.
of us. Team
Right.
effort.
Go ahead,
I
Pink.
heard Orville talk about this morning that Omar Davis was on a program yesterday morning in regards to the FinSac allegedly report or report. Anyway, Orville was saying that he should call out the names of the people on the labor rights side, right? But if PNP names were on or in the report, they would not be covered over or hidden from anybody in the public. That is a fact, and that's what we should say
No,
right now.
me not go agree with it. That PMP get bail out. But what you must say is Labour rights benefited more
More,
from the
okay, all
FinSac
right.
bail than the PMP.
The other thing I got from the presentation from Dre, this morning is the fact that in today's world they keep calling Marky British and calling Massa and everything like that. And yet from his behavior, Mark Golding has never behaved or treated anybody less than himself or even uttered any words out of his mouth where he thinks anybody's below him, or he has never mistreated anybody. Yet we see the whole history of the Labour Right Party where they have this colonial mentality of treating people and mistreating everybody, stealing land, stealing money from the poor, and always fattening up themselves. So that's all I have to say for the program today. I yield the floor to somebody else.
Thank you, Queen. Raquel.
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 Leave me alone. Who remember the play with Titus? Raquel.
Okay.
And she,
All right. Have a good day later.
Good afternoon, Raquel.